What's up, guys? It's Casey and welcome back to my channel. If you missed me, I'm sorry. If you haven't, I'm sorry as well. I have not uploaded in 2 weeks, which is a little bit rare because, well, work has been crazy and the cold and flu season caught up with me. Now, everyone might be saying you are always sick. You're right, I am, and everyone with an autoimmune disease, put your hands up, because you know what I'm getting at. I suffer, and this is not the topic of this video, I suffer from an autoimmune disease that I was born with, and as I got older, it has become quite complicated, and I feel like just kids are more resilient, and adults aren't. I am taking steps to try to ease it. I am on shots, I am on allergy medication, I am on a million different things. And yes, I'm followed by a team of specialists who are well versed in my disorder. It really doesn't affect my outward appearance, it's just I get very susceptible to illnesses. And when cold and flu season comes around, I should literally be that person who just stays in their apartment and doesn't leave. Because if you have a cold and you look at me, you're gonna get me sick. It's just what happens. It's probably why I sound this way. But that is not the topic of the video. I just wanted to explain why I have not been around. Because I have literally been sleeping here for a week. And that's how I was at work. So that's basically what I've been doing, is just hunkering down and trying to fight whatever is in my body. But like I said, anyone who lives with autoimmune disease, I salute you, because I am with you. But today's video is cheery, and it's a little bit better. Now, with being sick, I don't know what it is. My anxiety level goes like through the roof every time without fail. I get emotional. I'm an emotional ill person. Like, I get a cold, and I get shit done, and I go to work, and I don't miss a beat, but I'll come home and be like, someone come over and be with me, I don't want to be alone. That's me. Every time. I will do my laundry, I will make lunches, I will cook dinners, I will even go out for people's birthdays. If I don't feel good, because you just gotta push through it, I will not miss a beat at work. And then I come home and I'm sitting in my apartment alone and I'm just like, I don't want to be alone, I'm sick. Like, I want someone to do something for me at that point when I'm sick, but there's no one here because I'm alone. So, but anyways, this video is going to be things you can do when you get anxious that helps either get it out or just helps you feel better. So, let's get out on the video. The first thing is in this handy dandy little thing, and if you can already tell, it is the Nintendo Switch. I don't know what it is about you, but if I get anxious and panicky, one of the best things I can do is either pop on a movie, play a game, read. And this has become my favorite distraction, is my Nintendo Switch. I have the red and blue one, because I think it's pretty, and it's cute, and I like that the controllers pop off, and you can play it handheld on your TV, which is basically how I play it. And what I like is it just kind of helps me detach from whatever is going on for a minute. And I get caught up in the world of Zelda or Mario or baseball, because I have a baseball game on here. And it just helps me get out of my head and into literally another world, another thing. So playing a game is always nice. Next thing comes into kind of two parts, but they're the same, is writing. Now, I have 3 ways that you can write. One is in this kind of a journal, and it's just an uplifting journal. It says, I'm kind of awesome. And I've talked about this before, like in my birthday one, but I'm just going to put it out there again. It has a little point stopper, like a bookmark. But this journal is an uplifting journal. It says, I'm kind of awesome. A journal to celebrate the glory that is me, myself, and I. Because really, what is there for me to lose, not only by celebrating myself, but by taking that little teeny step to spread my plumage and express the full force of my fabulousness, including all the things I'm still improving on. Because I am awesome, that I actually work on myself. I can sing it out loud, haters and lovers alike. There's no downside to acknowledging how truly amazing I am. Because we'll all be dead soon anyways, so why waste time feeling anything but deliciously great? That, in and of itself, I would love to cut this out, which I won't. But I might print a version of it out. I'm going to see if I can Google this print out. Because I would love to just have this page as like an inspirational quote. And then inside the journal pages, like these are the journal pages, inside there are quotes. Such as Margaret Atwood said, I'm working on my own life story. I don't mean I'm putting it together. No, I'm taking it apart. Now, there's something very sad about that quote, but also very uplifting. Like, yeah, you're working on yourself. There's another one by Emma Donoghue that says, there's not a thing wrong with you. You're right all the way through, which I really like. And then I can't find my favorite one, but it is a J.K. Rowling one. And there's just something about inspirational things that I really, really like, because who doesn't want to be inspired? And then to not only be inspired while writing, I just think is really cool, because you can kind of get your little moment of, oh, there it was. You can kind of get your moment of inspiration while writing down your own kind of worries. And I'm just, you know, that thing. And I like that it has a day built in, so you can write the day also. And this is daily. And then it has the grade for your awesomeness, which is an A+. But the J.K. Rowling one, and it's also sad, but it's also really amazing too, because it just drives home that, like, she knew what she wanted to do. And it's, I was someone with not much self-belief at all. And yet, this one thing in my life I believed. That was the one thing in my life I felt. I can tell a story. Which leads me into the next form of writing, which is to just straight up journal. This also has a bookmark, and this says, today is a story worth telling. Because I believe that every day is a story worth telling. Now, I am the person that is do what I say, not as I do. Because if I look through this, the last day I wrote was August of 2017. It's been a while, and I need to get back to this. Now, the next form of writing that I also like to do is in this big old book with my peace sticker and my shark sticker, and that is, I like to write books. I like to write little stories about other people, not necessarily anything based on my life, but just stories. You know, I've written stories about people who realize they're wizards, kind of like Harry Potter, but I mean, obviously it's my version, and it's just for me to write. I've read stories about people who live their life on islands. I've wrote stories about people who get in trouble and get sent away, like, and this is that journal. This is this whole thing up until about right here. Like, all of these are little short stories that I've written, and I just an outlet. They will never be published. It is for me. It's just something that helps, that I like to do. It gets my mind off things. So those are three very similar but different ways of just writing your thoughts. Inspirational writing, just plain writing, and then making up your own reality. Because you know what? You can reject reality. It happens. Now, the next thing you can do is, I'm going to show this, color. I have this giant thing of colored pencils, and I have this giant thing of pens, and I have an entire colored pencil thing. Now, my favorite coloring books are by Johanna Basford, And there is the Secret Garden, which is just filled with beautiful illustrations of florals. There is the Lost Ocean, which is, as it says, is a lost ocean. It's filled with beautiful sea ones, and I actually have completed, I think, 2. And what I really liked about this is that she hand does these. And in the beginning it says, Introduction. Lost Ocean is an inky adventure beneath the waves of full enchanting illustrations for you to color and embellish. And it has a little treasure hunt too. Like you try to find these in every picture. And these are the 2 that I have completed. Oh no, I've done 3. I've done these 2. And this one, and then I started this one the other day, which is just turtles. And it's really awesome. And then she has the Enchanted Forest, which is, as it says, kind of like the Secret Garden. Even though the other one is Secret Garden. This, to me, is more Secret Garden than the Secret Garden. It's very, very fun. And really pretty. It has animals, like this little, like, rabbit and hedgehog looking thing, and it's just really cool. And like the other one, there are things to be found, and then it also has and it says, can you solve the quest of the Enchanted Forest? Inside the book is a wonderful inky woodland full of curious creatures waiting to be discovered and colored. And there's ones that have mazes in it, there's a compass, and it's just really, really cool. The other ones that I have are more kid-oriented, but basically like the I'm Kind of Awesome book, this is positively inspired. So these are some fun, inspirational ones, and these are meant to be fully ripped out. It says, you are enough. Do what you love, which is a little typewriter. And it says, forget everything, eat a sweet cupcake. And they're just really cool. And it says, eat well, treat often. And one of the other ones is never, ever, never, ever, never give up. Which, you know, I wouldn't mind doing these and framing some of them. They are really, really inspirational. They are really cool. The other one is, I'm trying to find one of my favorites. And some of them are just plain old, like, kind of cosmic ones. But I just think that this is such a cute idea. Inspirational quotes. It says, everything starts with dreams. There's another just blank page. It says, make today amazing. There's hot air balloons. There's flowers to color. It says, you are amazing. There's fireworks. Says, those who don't believe in magic will never find it. And that is so true. I believe in magic. And then there's just some ones that are botanical garden, which is just, you know, a pretty girl sitting in a swing, flowers. Enchanted animals. I actually did one of these with the markers, and it turned out really cool. It's an owl. It's a giant ass owl. And I just broke the binding on this. Crap. But it's an owl. So. And basically you can read. I mean, reading is a really good stress reliever too. If you enjoyed that video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget the subscribe button. And if you have any questions on these, please let me know. I do not know where these were bought. I do not know where these 3 were bought. These you can find at any Barnes & Noble and Target and Walmart. This I got at Walgreens. I think this I got at Walgreens. This you can find at any Barnes & Nobles as well. And they have different ones. They have like really sarcastic ones, but I was given an inspirational one because I needed it. So, like I said, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, never subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!